on the assumption of the office, though there are so many dark spots that are still likely to chase him, including the issues in court of law. Imagine, Fred, if in the fullness of time, Rigathi Gachagua is vindicated that some of the grounds that were laid against him will not meet the threshold of the law. What would be the position of Kithure Kindiki? It will look so awkward that you have been occupying an office when the occupant of that particular office did not go through fair justice. I do not want to engage into the issues that bedevil that particular issue in court because it is not within my purview. But as an ordinary citizen, as a layman, I still feel there are many things that need to be wasted out of the way for that issue to sit neatly. But the most important thing in terms of really governance and leadership is the fact that the president himself has refused to let go. He's just persistently become a micromanager, and even that cry that he was lonely is because he has his own imagination on how things should be run. At times, people give a lot of credit to President Kibaki, not because he was giving instructions every morning to his ministers, but because he let go and he allowed the officers in government. And I can assure you and other Kenyans that we have a well-trained public service. A well-trained public service that just requires the leadership from the minister and of course down from up from the president, ministers, and those who are working with them. So my worry is that yes, Professor Kindiki may be a very nice person, maybe somebody who has gone to school very well, but will he have the space to advise the president when we know our president advises his advisors on how to advise him? Because you see, the issue of GNCs and the way he behaved, I realize the president has not been taking the benefit of a nice report because we saw it coming. We talked about it. Then it caught up with him. And you can see he's going back to the same bad manners by almost bringing back the taxes that many Kenyans did not approve of. And this therefore means Professor Kindiki is likely to be a flower girl who is just going to be around the presidency. He may not benefit from the wisdom and the knowledge he has about how things should be done because President William Ruto believes in himself. He does not believe in anybody else. But I saw the excitement with which he received Professor Kindiki, which actually confirmed our fears that all these issues about impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua was at the behest of the president himself. That excitement, he behaved like a young man or a young boy who has just gotten to high school for the first time. And some of the platitudes he gave to Professor Kindiki were not in step with the stature of somebody occupying the office of the president. That's my worry.
Okay. But it would appear that loyalty is what the president needs. Is that what he needs right now? There are so many problems. He seems to prioritize loyalty above everything else. Is that the only dividend we can get from having a professor as his deputy?